All right, we're back. Wow. So Medvedev lost. Crazy. So Medvedev's out. Walton gets the win. Let's go. Now we're going to Osaka, taking on Siegemund. And she's supposed to be coming out in a very Australian Open-like outfit. So she's supposed to be coming out like she did at the Australian Open. So let's see what the fashion choices are today. Plenty of stuff going on right now. Sakkari is into a second set tiebreak against Noskova. We've got Coco coming up soon. Tsitsipas up a set and a break against Muller. Vachero's up 2 sets of love. So yeah, plenty of things going on. Oh wait, Tsitsipas won. Wait, what? Oh, Muller just pulled out. What? Oh. Well then, that changes everything. That means Gauff's coming on now. Yay! All right, that's fine. We'll do a doubleheader. Did that just happen as I was saying words? Did that just happen, like literally, as I started talking? All right, so Gauff versus Townsend. That means center court's going to finish so early. Greek Spor's almost out. Okay. Calf injury for Muller. Brutal. That's brutal. All right, Osaka and Siegemund about to walk out on court. So their Gauff's match will be delayed, I'm sure. Holy shit, they're not going to have matches on center court for another 5 hours after the night session. Sorry, doesn't start in 5 hours. What the hell? So Coco's match is going to start. They're going to give her like an hour, surely, because she's not ready. They won't be ready. They won't be ready for another hour. Anyways, we're watching this one. Osaka taking on Siegemund. What else is happening? So, Sakkari in a tiebreak second set. Yeah. Cool. Sinner needs to cool conditions to play. Well, he's playing tonight, so. Muller was in tears. That's sad. Well, does Osaka work? She hasn't come out yet. But I'll tell you when she does. Analdi Greek Sport marathon match. Yep, that is. Yep. That is a marathon. I'm looking at the score. All right, here we go, chat. Let's see how Osaka... I don't know if Osaka's going to come out in anything fancy, because there's not that many people in the... I mean, there's a lot of people in the shade. Not many people in the sun, obviously, because it's hot, but... I don't know. I don't know if she's going to walk out. But okay, maybe she will. It is her first round, so she's got to appear. All right, here we go. This is going to be a tough one for Osaka. Siegemund is no joke. All right, ball kid walking out. Can't believe Medvedev left 4-2 in the final set and blew it. Yeah, I know, right? How good was that for Walton? Great win for Walton, though. Especially with Popperin losing. Yeah, what a win. Medvedev does not play well at Roland Garros. Form doesn't matter. Does not matter on clay for Medvedev. He could make the final of Rome. He could win Rome, and he loses first round here every time. Like, Roland Garros is a bad place for him. Doesn't matter if he wins all the clay tournaments before this. He is not a fan of this tournament. He doesn't do well here. He's had, I think that's his third 5-set loss in the first round. Like, I'm pretty sure that's his third 5-setter in the opening round loss, by the way, of Roland Garros. Because Vilch and Herbert have beaten him here in the first round. Medvedev's record at Roland Garros is 10 wins, 9 losses. Even last year, he lost to Norrie in the first round in 5. So that's his 4th. So Norrie last year, Walton this year, Vilch 23, and Fucsovic in 4 in 2020, but then Herbert, this is his 4th first-round loss in a 5-setter. He lost, I forgot he lost last year in Norrie too. Demon or 4th round in 24, that was a good run. And Cilic 4th round and quarterfinals 21-22 against Cilic in 4th round. 21, he lost to Steph. Oh, here we go, chat. Osaka's going to walk out on court. They're playing some music. This is different. Here we go. Is she going to walk out with like an Eiffel Tower? Like an Eiffel Tower like head piece or something? Is this like a normal introduction? Or does this happen every time? Oh, maybe this is normal introduction. Okay. Maybe not. I'm like, why are they playing music? Maybe. Oh, no, maybe. Is it? Do they do this for every match? Maybe they do this for every match. All right, here we go. Siegemund first, and then Osaka's going to appear afterwards. Siegemund is like, I'm ready to go. Sakari wins? Wow. Love that for her. Noz give her out as well. That's crazy. Upsets galore. Here we go. All right, Siegemund. Siegemund's just like, can I walk out now? Are we done with all this shit? Blunted.
Let's go, Walton. Cocky pulled out of doubles. I'm worried, Cam.
Yeah, I don't know about Kokonakis playing tomorrow in the tomorrow, or maybe he pulled out because he wants to play singles. I don't know. Think of the 5. All right, here we go. Osaka. She's out here wearing a dress, like she's got a full-on like gown. She's not wearing a headpiece. It looks nice. Oh, it's very sparkly too. I'll tell you, it's fancy. It's fancy. It's not as over the top as Australia. That was like way more like the hat and the umbrella. This is a lot less extreme than that. Very fancy. And they're all taking photos. Everyone's getting the photos. Holy shit, her whole dress is like gold. Has she got a gold outfit for this tournament? Her outfit is like, her like tennis outfit is like golden. I think, unless that's part of the dress. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's not her outfit. Siegemund's just wearing green. She's wearing like a full-on like long dress. How's she gonna play in that? There's no way she's playing that long dress. She just wants to get the photos, obviously, in that dress. All right, here we go. This could be a long match, by the way. All right, here we go. Yeah, Osaka's got like a gold dress. Very fancy. She's wearing like a full golden, like sparkly dress. Black, yeah, it was like a black and gold like outfit. But now that it's just gold. Just a golden, sparkly golden dress. Crazy. She's got to win, though. Now you got to win. The outfit is golden. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's a tennis skirt, tennis dress, but it's like gold. Yeah, it looks sick. It looks awesome. Siegemund is wearing a green tennis, normal, it just looks like a tennis dress. She is wearing green. But Osaka's dress is sparkling. Gold sequins. Yeah. It is a fancy dress, for sure. It is a fancy outfit. Looks good, though. Like, it doesn't look... It's not anything that Serena wouldn't have rocked back in the day. Like, it doesn't feel like... It definitely still seems like a tennis outfit, but it's obviously extra, right? It's got like way more going on, but it doesn't look like she shouldn't be playing tennis. Like it still looks like she's gonna play sports, like what Sharapova wore at the US Open that year that she won, right? Where it was like she looks like she's going to a ball gown event, but it was a tennis outfit, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, you could wear, like she could go and wear this at a gala, right? That would totally fit in, but it doesn't look out of place as a tennis outfit. Does that make sense? Like it's not like she's trying to play tennis in a ball gown. It's but yeah, nothing that Serena probably wouldn't have rocked similar back in the day. Be interesting Wimbledon white outfit. Yeah, I don't think she. I mean, yeah, she could probably rock a fancy Wimbledon outfit too, but you know, just be have to be interesting to see how she rocks Wimbledon. Oh, pardon me. All right. Does anyone have an update on the golf match? Do we know when that's starting? I know the golf match was supposed to be starting after City Pass, but I don't think it's going to be directly after because they wouldn't have been ready. $20 minutes? Well, that's what they say. Is that official or what? Isn't it after? Yeah, but apparently, but because City Pass's match ended so quickly, I don't think they'll be ready. So they usually have to like, you know, they wouldn't have been ready because City Pass's match still had another set and a half to go, so they wouldn't have been there. So there's probably going to be a delay. Empty stadium, hope it's the heat, not lack of interest. It's definitely the heat. Because you can tell, like, when in the shade, there's a lot more people in the shade. It's definitely people not wanting to sit in direct sunlight. But also, remember, Medvedev's match just finished, and Medvedev's match went long as fuck. So I think it's more a bit of, like, everybody's like, okay, I'm going to leave after Medvedev's match so I can get some food because I've been sitting here for 4 hours. So I think it's probably a combination of like everybody left after Medvedev's match. It's really hot, so nobody's sitting in the sun. I reckon more people will rock up in the next like probably 20 minutes. People will come back after they get some food. All right, I'm going to go Osaka in straight sets, close straight sets. Return goes to the forehand of Osaka, so Osaka gets it out. Love 15. By the way, chat, I know people are going to be like questioning Osaka's fashion choices, but I love it. I think it looks awesome, and I love it because it's going to bring so much attention to the sport. People are going to be like, did you see what she wore? I didn't even watch tennis. And they're like, she's promoting Roland Garros through this outfit. Like, people are going to be tuning in to see what she's wearing, right? Like, that's a different way to go about bringing people to the sport. It's great. 15-0. Like I said, it's like that mix between, it's definitely, you can see that she can play tennis in it, but it's also like hyper elegant, right? It's like that turns it up. Describe the dress. It's basically a tennis dress with a bunch of gold sequins on it. 30-15. And the default second serve. But it looks great. Serving to the backhand of Siegemund. Backing up the line from Osaka to the forehand of Siegemund. Osaka backing up the line, goes wide, and it's 30-0. A layered skirt. Yeah. It's kind of like a layered skirt, but it's got like all these gold. It's covered in like just golden, shiny golden sequins. 30-0. Osaka in trouble first game. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in front of Osaka. Siegemund drop shot. Osaka gets it with Siegemund down the line. Missed it. This half volley up the line long. It's 40-30. 40-30. Over to fault second serve. Scheduled matches for Gauff in about 20 minutes. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, forehand out of the backhand of Osaka. Backhand up from Siegemund. Goes wide. Osaka 1-love. Good start for Osaka. 1-0. Just saw Osaka's grand entrance to an empty stadium, not the impact of the Australian Open, with all eyes on her at the AO. Yeah, well, that's because she was playing like night session, like day 2, and she's a defending champion. Like, she's won that tournament twice, so of course it's going to be different, a totally different vibe when you rock up in the middle of a stinking hot afternoon on a Tuesday in France. Like, that's, of course it's going to be different. If she was playing it like the last match on today, that would have been maybe better for this. But again, she's not. The French Open are not going to put her on late night. Well, they don't give the night crowd to the. They don't give the night sessions to the ladies anyway. But it's still going to make a massive impact, even if there's not that many people there. People will be going to talk about this for days. 1-love Osaka. This is going to be what, even if she loses, this is what she's going to be talked about. This outfit is going to be talked about. All right, 15-love. Siegemund serves again. A let. Siegemund. Into the backhand of Osaka. Backhand of Siegemund in the net. 15-all. 15-all. As Siegemund serves again. A fault. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Osaka. Slice from Siegemund. And then Osaka backing up the line. 15-30. All right. 15-30. Chance for a break point early days here for Osaka. I've only ever bought Osaka Nike Range and Venus Nike Range back in the 90s when she was with Reebok. She got me into tennis. Nice. Yeah, I've got a pair of Osaka shoes, one of the US Open ones. As that goes out by Osaka 30-all. Yeah. And it's got like the Naomi Osaka on the back. All right, break point Osaka. Break point, 30-40. Is it a fault? Second serve. Second serve. Seven the backhand of Osaka. Osaka on the net. It's on the return. And it's deuce. Cool shoes. Yeah, I thought they were awesome. So I grabbed them. I don't remember what year it was. I think maybe it was like 2022 or 23 maybe. As Osaka returns to the slice of Siegemund. Drop shot's a winner by Siegemund. Beautiful shot. All right, advantage Siegemund. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As returning to the forehand of Siegemund. Siegemund hits a winner. It's 1-1. Siegemund holds. We'll start the Coco Gauff match as well in a second because she's about to start or about to walk out on court in about 10 minutes. 1-all. Siegemund wins the first point. Love 15. There's a bit of volley from Siegemund's a winner. Beautiful shot. Love 30. All right, love 30. Siegemund a chance to take a break point as well. Did I get them in a shop? No, I bought those online. I bought those shoes online. All right. Love 30. As return goes into the backhand of Osaka. Backing out from Siegemund up the line. Osaka flying cross-court winner. 15-30. 15-30. All right, see you later, DJ. Probably see you in the morning when I am still streaming. 15-30. First serve was a fault from Osaka. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Siegemund. Forehand from Osaka goes wide. Siegemund's got break points. 15-40. Break points for Siegemund. 15-40. As Osaka says for Siegemund. Return goes out. And it's 30-40. Osaka saves one. 30-40. As the return goes out by Siegemund again. And it's deuce. What happened to the Sakkari match? Sakkari won. Sakkari got the win. Now we have a fault second serve. All right, return. As Osaka smacks up the line for a winner. Advantage Osaka. Take the lead again. As a return from Siegemund into the back of Osaka. Siegemund gets it back into the back of Osaka. Siegemund up the line. Goes long and Osaka holds. 2-1. All right. 2-1. Cam the Collector. I am the Collector. All right. Are old tennis rackets worth something? I have like 3. They could be. I guess it depends on what rackets you have, right? I could tell you some of the rackets that are worth something. Let me have a look here. So, obviously, signed rackets are worth a mint. Yeah, there are some like collaboration rackets that are worth stuff. There's a couple of Wilson rackets that are worth a bit. Dunlop, vintage Dunlop wooden racket, Lou Hode racket, if you have that. Wow, the Wilson N code 61. I have one of those. Oh, this is a signature. Federer must have signed it. I don't have that one. Couple of Nadal, like Babolat Nadal rackets from back in the day. Osaka Yonex racket, worth a bit. It's got some like fancy designs. Yeah, a bunch of Federer's old rackets from back in the day. A lot of Wilson rackets from like the Federer like range of rackets. Definitely worth something. All right, 15 love. I once saw my life flash before my eyes when Zachary struck a ball, flew past me at Nottingham. Well, at least you're okay. I'm going to need do some research. They're just lying around the house. Okay. Well, yeah, they could be worth something. Just depends on what you got. 15 ult. Gauff's about to walk out on quarter play against Townsend, so we'll get that started in a second as well. Ah, 15 ult. As return goes into the backhand of Siegemund. 4 now from Osaka goes long, and it's 30-15. $30-15. 30-15. Many people in the stands for this match. Not in the heat, like not in the sun, direct sunlight, but there are people in the shade. It's hard to it's the worst time of the day probably to judge the crowds because most of them are hiding in the shade. So even on the like the Gauff center court, there's not that many people because they don't want to sit in the sun, you know. All right, 30-15. As we had a backhand return there by Osaka, 40-15. 40-15. While I chat in the break, I was listening to Prince. I just had to listen to Purple Rain. I don't know why. I was just like, man, I gotta listen to Purple Rain. So I just listened to Prince. Watching Medvedev match, just chilling. Such a great vibe. 2-0. All right, Gauff and Townsend coming on in a sec. So let me just get everything ready. All right, what's up? We got a big doubleheader going on. Tsitsipas' match ended early. So here we are. Coco starting up against Townsend. I don't know what happens if Townsend Gauff match goes for an hour and then they've got 4 hours of nothing on the center court. Surely they're going to change that. But we also got Osaka in a very shiny outfit that looks awesome, to be honest. Love 15. By the way, chat, it's kind of, you know what it is? It's the kind of dress that you would see in a museum. Like, I've been to, like, because I'm cultured, I've been to, like, galleries, museums. I've been there. I know what I've got an architecture degree. I had to go there. It was part of an assignment. But there's also, like, there was an exhibition. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was like a Dolce & Gabbana, like, exhibition or Chanel or something. And they just had all these fancy, like, mannequins with, like, dresses from, like, the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s. And that's what it looks like. It looks like it would be in a museum. Like the Tennis Hall of Fame, this would be on a mannequin somewhere and be like, this is the Osaka outfit of 2026, like in 30 years, right? Just has that kind of like vibe. You know when you go to like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or like any of those kind of things and you see like, oh, that's, you know, so-and-so's outfit from 1985 concert, blah, blah, blah. Or they wore that at the Oscars, right? It's got that vibe. If she wins the French in it, it'll probably go down in history as one of the most iconic outfits in tennis. But if she loses earlier, then maybe not. But it's just got that kind of, it definitely stands out. Like I said, like Serena. It got the Serena Sharapova, extra factor, right? Osaka 3-2. All right, Townsend and Gauff are walking out on court. And now he wins. He beats Grigspor. Wow. All right. I saw Prince 16 times. I love. What, you saw Prince 16 times? Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did he really just lose to Walton? Medvedev? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Cam, you're not Unk and not going to parties seeing young people dressed up. Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand what you meant. Cam told you Medvedev was going to lose. Won pretty big with 28 odds. Congrats. Oh, Prince Collector. Jeez, all right, nice. All right. Osaka leads 3-2. Back to Siegemund. Yeah, Medvedev's got a French Open curse. That is for sure. Landalusi playing. Yep. We'll keep an eye on him as well. All right, first serve default by Siegemund, second serve. Happy for the Aussies today if Poppy survives. I think Poppy lost. I'm pretty sure Popperin lost. Yeah, Popperin lost. But Walton won, so we kind of made up for it. All right, love 15. Also, Vachereau is 2-1 up in a fourth set at the moment. Wow, Grigspor and Onaldi played 4 hours, 4 sets. That's crazy. That is crazy. Data is going to play midnight. Mute is down a set against Capriva. Surely they're going to promote Parry and Kalinina. Or Giacomo Fruitfito's now. Surely Kalinina Parry is going to be put on this court with after Gauff if they need to. Surely they're going to promote one match. There's too much gap. Sabalenka won easily. Tsitsipas played half a match, and this match, if it goes quick, they're going to have 4 hours of time. I mean, we don't start for like 5 hours until the night session. Sinner plays in 5 hours. What am I going to do? I don't know. Something. Maybe I'll watch a movie. 15:30. As we return now from Osaka, into the forehand of Siegemund. Osaka forehand to the forehand of Siegemund as Osaka wins the point and gets break points. 15:40. At work today, too much going on to keep up. That's all right. That's what we're here for. Just ask questions and I'll answer them. Popperin's out, unfortunately. All right. Break points, Osaka. First serve, default, second serve. As we serve again. Return goes in the forehand of Siegemund. Forehand up the line from Osaka's a winner. Osaka gets the 4-2 lead. I'll tell you, Coco's outfit's nice too. It's not as fancy as Osaka's, but it's just nice as well. Come on, Coco. My champion. My champion. Come on now. Come on, Coco. That's my champ. That's my champion. Let's go. Come on. Last year, she made me look like a genius. This year, we're going back to back. Come on. 4-2 Osaka. There's a bit of 4-1 rally up the line from Osaka in the net. And it's 50, there's love 15. Tien's up 4-love already? Jesus. All right, we'll keep an eye on that as well. Tien's turned to a clay court beast. Well, return goes into the forehand of Osaka. And then Siegemund to the net. 15 all. Is Coco your pick? Yep. Let's go, Coco. As return goes backhand of Osaka. Backhand rally as Osaka eventually hits it out. 15-30. Chance for Siegemund to get back on serve. Serve again. By the way, Townsend and Gauff did play back in Charleston 2019, 7 years ago, and Townsend won. So I don't know how much we look into that, but I mean, Gauff was 15 at the time, so probably not much. All right, slice from Siegemund into the back of Osaka. Siegemund again to the back of Osaka. Siegemund back in again. Osaka goes cross court with the forehand. Siegemund gets out the line. Osaka backhand cross court. Siegemund into the backhand of Osaka, who hits it down the line of the forehand of Siegemund. Osaka forehand cross-court winner. And it's 30. Oh, great rally. 30. Oh, probably served for the match twice. Set twice. Oh. That sucks. Uh, 30 all Osaka. Siegemund returns to the back of Osaka. Siegemund drop shot. Osaka gets it, but Siegemund with the drive volley. Osaka hands! Great volley! Great reactions from Osaka. 40-30. I hope you all had Medvedev in your fantasy teams. Nope. No. Nope. Did not have Medvedev. I did. Who had? Surely no one picked Medvedev. How? There's no chance anyone picked Medvedev. Unless they got fooled by Klavedev. Klavedev doesn't come to Roland Garros, though. That's the problem. He barely plays well here, even if he's playing well the week before. Did people actually pick Medvedev, though? Medvedev was picked by 14% of teams. Okay. Anyways, for Osaka, that's going to land in, I think. Siegemund's looking at the mark. And it's in. And Osaka goes to 5-2. All right, Coco is going to serve. I did stop team shaming. Stop team shaming me. Oh, sorry, Farmer. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. Look, to be honest, Medvedev did have a favorable... He had an okay draw. He should have made it through to the third round. Minimum. But yeah. By the way, chat, one of the worst songs in history is High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. They're playing it right now. It's a bad song. Chat, High Hopes, I'm sorry, but if your favorite song is High Hopes by Panic at the Disco, can't be friends. Like that is, I get it. It's uplifting, but it's so cheesy. It's so like, it's almost like when they were writing that song, they were like, we need to write a song that'll be catchy and cheesy. And they did that. But I hate that. I hate it. I hate that it feels so manufactured. I don't like it. It's like, no, stop telling me how to feel. Plus, isn't Panic at the Disco an emo band? Why are you telling me to have high hopes? I want to feel depressed. I want to cry. All right? That's what the music that you are supposed to make for me. I don't need you to uplift me, all right? You are an emo band. Make me feel sad. All right? Tell me that everything is terrible and not going to be okay. That's the music I want to hear. All right, 30-15. Gauff serving first. I'm going to go Gauff in straights. Upbeat emo? Yeah, high hopes. I'm sorry, what? I dyed my hair black for this. What are you talking about? High hopes? Hello? I want to scream into a void. What are you talking about? High hopes? The hell? Yeah, look, Panic at the Disco has some good songs, but that isn't the worst song. By far. All right, 30-15. Coco serves a double fault. And it's 30-0. As Gauff serves in the back of the Townsend. Corner from Gauff. Townsend up the line. Gauff with a pass, but Townsend's at the net and wins the point. And Townsend has got a break point start of this match. 30-40. I tell you this as well. Townsend's outfit's kind of cool too, though. Like, she's rocking some, like, green sparkly dress. All right. Everybody's come to the French Open looking fancy. I guess because of Wimbledon, they have to wear white, so it doesn't, like, they can't do anything with that. Townsend's outfit looks kind of cool too, though. It's like a dark green with, like, sparkly dots. As that goes out by Townsend, and it's deuce. Yeah, she's got, like, the Serena, like, sequins as well. All right. We've got a bit of a fashion show going on here. Best dressed. Osaka wins. I mean, her outfit's, like, next level, but Townsend's definitely on the runway. All right, 30-0. Siegemund just trying to keep this set alive. Yeah, Townsend's got the sparkles as well. It's kind of got that, like, French Open green color. You know, that, like, the dark green? That's the kind of green outfit she's got. But then it's covered in, like, it's like shimmering in the sun. It's kind of, looks awesome. All right, advantage Townsend. 10-6 love first set. Okay, it's all right. He wins one clay tournament. Now he thinks he's now he thinks he's Diego Schwartzman. What are we doing? Come on. What the hell is he? What is David Ferrer? Come on now. All right, return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff hits a winner, back to deuce. And we got a set point for Osaka, 30-40. Osaka to take this first set. All right, serve Siegemund. Return goes in the net. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. Serve again. Into the foot of Osaka. She slaps it in the net. And it's advantage Siegemund. Advantage Siegemund. And by the way, Townsend just broke. Siegemund holds. Townsend gets the break first game. I just read Zverev follow up on that quote of him referring to Alcaraz and Djokovic on the same level. Yeah. And it's so funny because I read that too and I was like, when he said that and everybody lost their minds, which I thought was so stupid. I can't believe people actually thought people thought that Zverev thought that he was on that level. And I tried to tell you guys, some of you that were like outraged, that I don't think Zverev meant it like that. The way that he explained it was exactly how I said that's probably what he meant. So don't, it's crazy. There's no way. He even said, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to put myself on the same career level as Alcaraz and Djokovic. He was talking about at the time when Djokovic was injured and Alcaraz wasn't, dominating or wasn't doing as well. He was talking about ranking. And he was talking about consistency of the time. And I read that quote and I was like, that's what I was saying. I told you he didn't mean what he... come on. People were losing their minds over that shit. I can't believe it. People were going crazy. I couldn't... it's insane to think that people were made a big deal about that. They're like, well, how dare he be on... say he's Alcaraz level. What do you mean? Everyone lost their minds for no reason. It was so silly. And then he explained himself, which I didn't think he needed to, but he did. And I'm like, that's exactly what I was telling all you guys what he probably meant. Yeah, not everybody was outraged by Zverev's comments, which again was so there was nothing to be outraged about. Come on. But I love that Zverev was yeah, I'm not stupid enough to say that I'm as good as Alcaraz career wise. Zverev is not delusional. All right, 15:30 by the way. As that goes by Osaka forehand winner, 30-0. All right. 30-0. Norrie's losing? Oh, no. 30-0. There's a bit of let. I want Sasha to beat Sinner so bad, it's not even funny. Just to get confidence back. Yeah. Yeah, that would really be a change. It'd be a big moment for the sport. When that happens. Coco with a lovely winner. She's about to get back to break. 15:40. All right, as Osaka hits a winner and gets another set point, 40-30. All right, set point Osaka. As she serves. There's a fault. Second serve. Ooh, double fault. Back to deuce. Sorry about Medvedev, but an Australian won. I know, Pat. Finally, we got some wins. Kokonakis and now Walton. Crazy. All right, Gauff, 30-40. Backhand return goes in the form of Townsend. She puts it up the line for a win-up. And we get the deuce. As Osaka gets to advantage with another good serve. Dr. Finori, MTO? Oh, no. By the way, it's so funny to read people still saying that, was Zverev is still delusional. You go, shut up. I don't even care anymore. I don't care. If you don't want to listen, then who cares? Advantage Osaka. Serve into the back of Siegemund. Return is a winner. Back to deuce. Zverev has no chance against Sinner. Oh my god! See, this is where like people are like so like you're missing the point. Like, I'm not even talking about. Yeah, people are so like, oh, we're going to attach onto this part of the comment and never let go. Even if somebody explains it, I'm not going to let go of this part of the comment. And you're like, bro, you were so close-minded. As Osaka gets a winner advantage, like it's so hard to, you can't talk to those people. But Zverev said this one thing one time. He compared himself to Alcaraz. He is never going to beat Sinner. And you're like, why do we bother? Anyways, return goes out by Siegemund. And then, you know, they're not going to go read the Zverev quotes and be like, oh, actually, maybe I should change my opinion on what Zverev was saying. And maybe, oh, yeah, that makes more sense. No, they're not going to read it. They're not going to go read it. They're not going to go educate themselves. They're just going to sit there and be like, nah, he said the thing about him being on the same level. He's an idiot. Like, shut up. Go read a book. You know what I mean? Like, go read some quotes or something. Like, at least get. But you can't. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're going to sit back and be like, nah, I got too many. I'm too busy. No. 30 love. Townsend, by the way, is up 2 love. As Gauff serves, Townsend hits a wide. 40 love. Might be my phone, but can you align the score? But do we see the scoreboards aligned? Yeah, that's right. But what was it? Can you align so we see both scoreboards? Yeah, they're right there. All right, backhand rally. Chat, one in the chat if you can see the scores. They should be fine. As that goes the net by Gauff, 40-15. Gauff to get the first game on the board. Oh, is it on phone? Hang on, let me check. Wow, what's it look like on phone? It's fine on my. I don't know what's going on. Great now. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna. It's on phone. It's okay too. So I don't know what happened. It should be all good though. It's all good on phone. Oh, okay. On phone. Okay. Maybe it was just a glitch. Yeah, Abby. Maybe it was just a glitch. Thanks for pointing it out though, because I can see it perfect fine on my screen, but I'm not on phone. So. All right, Gauff on the board. 2-1. I just saw the Osaka outfit. Amazing. I know, right? Iconic. Isn't Taylor a bit more of an unorthodox player? Well, she's left-handed. And she also has, she's serving volleys. And so she does play an unorthodox game for like 2026, but she doesn't play anything like crazy. Like she just plays a game it's different to what most players play. Like she's not afraid of the net. She'll go with a slice, but I mean unorthodox. I mean, it's unorthodox in today's game, but it's not unusual in like the grand scheme of tennis. Like we've seen players play that style before, but it's just unusual to have that sort of game in this era. First set in the bag for Osaka. She hits it back up the line. Siegemund gets it back. Then Osaka puts it away. Love 15 as Townsend comes to the net with a smash. 15 love. I just went out shopping and I found out Medvedev lost. What happened? He lost. He lost in 5. As we define the backhand rally, Townsend in the net, 15-0. Now, love 15 as Osaka backhand return the nets, 15-0. Medi's ruined your bracket. I think he's ruined a lot of people's bracket, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people got fooled by Medvedev in Rome and thought, oh, he's going to beat Sinner. I had Medvedev losing to Caboli, so he ruined my bracket to the 4th round, but I know some people are like, he's going to play Sinner again because that whole section's open, but I picked Caboli. I'm backing Caboli. But yeah. All right, 30-15. But yeah, you got to be careful with Medvedev at Roland Garros. He sucks here. Fritz, Popperin, and now Medvedev. Yeah, well, I picked Fritz to lose, so. It's Caboli section now. Or FAA. All right, 30-15. As the return goes back in Siegemund. Back in Osaka in the net. 40-15. Oh yeah, Tien is in that section too. All right, 3-1 Townsend. Tien and Caboli could make the semi, quarters, yeah. Yeah, they're the favourites now. And FAA. To play FAA, maybe. As it goes out by Townsend. By Siegemund, 40-30. Vachero's got a medical timeout. Why? Why? On his left foot. Oh, no. 40-30. Townsend to take... Siegemund to take the first game of the second. All right, 40-30. As with a forehand slice from Siegemund. Forehand from Osaka goes long, and Siegemund holds. 1-love in the second. One zero. All right. 1-0. All right, Coco already done a break. 3-1. Norrie retired. Okay. What does that mean for the draw? So Norrie retired, which means Kwame could make it to the 4th round. Vachero has got a nice... Well, Tabilo's not easy, but he's got a... that whole section's just a mess. That whole section's a mess. All right, 30-0. That is completely disrespectful to the sport and utterly tasteless. Naomi needs some serious psychiatric help. Bro, you okay? Are you alright? Who hurt you? You okay? I don't even know what you're referring to, but you seem upset. You sound upset. Are you okay? 15 love by Townsend. Had a break point, but it went out on the forehand. It's deuce. I don't know. Something about that sentence. Are you okay, bro? Somebody find out what's up. Make sure he's all right. Deuce. As it goes into the net by Townsend, and it's advantage Gauff. Gauff serves again. Nice passing shot there from Siegemund, 30-15 Osaka. Return goes in the net by Townsend. All right, Coco holds. But Townsend has the break. 3-2. Wow, Norrie's first retirement in like 10 years. Must be serious. All right. 40-15, Osaka. As Osaka serves a fault. Second serve. Looking forward to this one. So how to keep up with all the action. So many good matches. Hey, Samantha, welcome. We got you covered. If there's any results you need to know, we've got you covered. If anything coming up, we'll be discussing it. We're going to be live pretty much, well, all day. Depending on, I don't even know what happens in the next, after these matches, I'm not sure what we watch, but we'll keep you updated. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day as well. A lot of tennis. We've been first 2 days, we've been here pretty much for all day, so just chuck us on your second screen and just hang out for the whole time, whole day. I know if I was working and if I could clone myself and go work over there, and I'm sure my other self would be listening to what's going on, so then they could do their work, but also, be productive and not get fired, but also keep up to date with the tennis by listening to this. So, yeah. 1-1. Pardon me. Siegemund serves. All right. I love 15 Osaka. And then shout out to all the people out there that are working right now that can't watch the tennis because they'll get fired. Don't put us on your main screen. We don't want you to get in trouble. But don't worry. I'll tell you what's going on. That's exactly what I'm doing now. Paperwork, but listening. Hey, shout out to all the people working out there. Working and lurking. Backhand to backhand rally. As we get a forehand from Osaka into the forehand. Siegemund slice up the line to the backhand of Osaka. Siegemund slice. Osaka with a forehand again to the backhand of Siegemund. As Osaka goes in the net with a backhand, it's 15-0. Do the exact same thing. I've been working, listening all day. That's it. You're playing in the background, that's it. Oh, chat. Got him. He fell off my chair. 15-0. As Siegemund serves. Into the forehand of Osaka. Siegemund drop shot. Osaka gets it. Siegemund pass. Too good. Too good. Townsend's in trouble here. 15-30. All right, 30-all. As Siegemund tries to stay in front in the second. Gauff gets breakback points. She's at 15-40. All right, 40-30. Nice hitting from Siegemund. And Coco just going straight down the middle. Wait, what's up? What was that? I have no idea. What just happened? Hello? Ah, Lauren, thank you for the $5 super sticker. Appreciate it. All right, break points, Gauff to get back on serve. 15-40. Townsend serves the forehand of Gauff. The forehand of Townsend. Gauff with the backhand to the forehand of Townsend as Gauff. Backhand again to the forehand of Townsend. Townsend in the net. We're back on serve. 3-all. 3-3. All right, we get the deuce here, 1-1. As the return goes into the backhand of Siegemund. Osaka backhand to the forehand of Siegemund. Osaka backhand again. Siegemund drop shot. Osaka gets it with a slice. Siegemund lob. Goes in. Great lob by Siegemund. Advantage. Advantage Siegemund. To stay in front. All right, serve again. To the backhand of Osaka. Siegemund gets it back. Osaka backhand in the net. And it's Siegemund 2-1. All right, 30-15. As we get a forehand from Gauff into the backhand of Townsend. Drop shot's really good by Townsend. 30-all. If Sinner wins Roland Garros, he will become the first player ever to qualify for the ATP Finals before Wimbledon. Really? This is crazy. That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, technically, if he wins Roland Garros, he'll qualify anyway, right? But I guess officially on points, that's insane. Golf for the backhand winner 40-30. I mean, technically, Alcaraz is qualified. Oh, I mean, he's... okay. He qualifies unless he falls out of the sky, which could happen, I guess, if he doesn't play. But all right. Gauff to take the lead. 4-3. If she can get this point, 40-30. Serve out wide the front of Townsend. Great return. Gauff in the net. We get the deuce. All right. 2-1 Siegemund in the second as Osaka hits a wide, love 15. All right, advantage Gauff to take the lead. How do I think Sinner will fare in the heat today? I think he'll be fine because he's playing at night. So it won't be as like the. I think there's definitely a difference between playing in the sun and playing in the shade, even if the temperatures are the same. So playing at night, even if the temperatures are high, is not as brutal as playing in the sun. So I think he'll be okay. He should be okay. It'll still be warm though, but I think not playing in the direct sunlight is better. Playing in the direct heat, that's shit. That sucks. As Siegemund hits a beautiful drop shot winner. Djokovic did it back in 2011. Oh, did he? Okay, cool. Qualified for the ATP finals by Wimbledon. Okay. There you go. 15-30. As the backhand goes long by Siegemund. And it's 30 all. 30 all. All right, 40-30. Osaka to level the second. All right. Two all. Siegemund serves again. This might be harsh, seem harsh, but without Alcaraz, Sinner is miles ahead of anyone else on the tour right now. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. As with a forehand from Townsend to the front of Gauff. Townsend backhand lob. On the stretch as Gauff hits a forehand. Into the front of Townsend. Gauff for the backhand. As Townsend goes again to the front of Gauff. Up the line to the front of Townsend. Townsend in the net. Love 30, Coco. Chance to get this break and then serve the set, Gauff. All right. That's 15. Love for Siegemund. Townsend serves a fault. Second serve. Yeah, Nole in the sun tomorrow will be really interesting. As Gauff hits in the net in the return. 15:30. All right, 30 loves Siegemund. She serves a fault second serve. All right. As Townsend hits a backhand long, and Coco's got break points to go to 5-3. 15:40. As Townsend serves. Fault. Second serve. Serving to the 40. Gauff. Gauff is in the crowd. 30-40. One saved. A great second serve by Townsend. All right. 30-40. Return from Gauff goes to the front of Townsend. And Townsend hit it long. Gauff's got the break. She was down a break. Now she's up a break. And she's going to serve for this first set. All right. Siegemund holds. And she is up 3-2 in the second. Vachereau won. There you go. All right, Coco. Serving for the set, 5-3. As Townsend with a nice approach. Lob goes out by Gauff, and it's love 15. As we serve again. There's a fault by Gauff, second serve. It's 3-2. 3-2 for Siegemund in the second. Love 30. Townsend a chance to get the break back here. As Townsend returns long. Good serve, Coco. 15-30. Do you think the blocks might be deeper tomorrow? Yes. Townsend, by the way, looking at the mark. The umpire's going to check and said it was good. No replay required. Townsend's having a talk with the umpire here because she thinks it was the Coco hit it long on the serve. But nope. Umpire said it's good. All right, 15-30. As Osaka backhand, and somehow Siegemund gets it back. Osaka goes cross-court into the forehand of Siegemund. And then Osaka gets a drive volley long, and it's 15-0. All right, Gauff gets to 30-0. All right. There's a backhand in there by Osaka. It's 15-30. All right. 30-all. Forehand from Townsend. Up goes a slice from Gauff. Townsend backhand volley winner. 30-40. Townsend to get back on serve. All right, 30-40. As the return goes in the front of Gauff. Townsend backhand. Up the line of the backhand of Gauff is Townsend with the forehand into the front of Gauff. Cross court the backhand of Townsend. Gauff with the forehand up the line. Townsend gets it back, goes into the net. We get the deuce. Siegemund, by the way, has got 15-40. She's got break points to get the break in the second. All right, 15-40. As Siegemund gets it back into the forehand of Osaka. Forehand of Siegemund. Osaka goes into the forehand of Siegemund. Siegemund to the net. One save. 30-40 as Gauff overhits the forehand and gives Townsend another break point. All right, 30-40 as Osaka hits a winner and it's deuce. All right, Gauff with a fault, second serve. And the return goes wide by Townsend. And we get back to deuce. As Osaka forehand to the slice of Siegemund. Osaka forehand again. Siegemund gets it back. Osaka cross-court forehand winner. What a shot. And a big shout by Osaka as well. That was a great shot. Advantage Osaka. Huge shot. All right. As Townsend comes in there, puts it away, and it's advantage Townsend to get back on serve here in this first set. As we find a backhand from Osaka to the forehand of Siegemund. Siegemund hits out. 3-all. Coco. Down break point. Advantage Townsend. As the return goes back into Gauff. Slice and Townsend goes up. Forehand again. There's another forehand from Gauff. And then Townsend hits it long. We'll get back to deuce. Osaka holds 3-0. Tough game. All right, deuce. Gauff serves an ace. Advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. Double fault. Back to deuce. All right, Osaka can't get that shot from Siegemund. 30-love. Pretty sure Demon beat blocks last time they played. I have no idea. Maybe. Landalusi double break. 3-love fourth set. Okay. Didn't realize he was playing. Totally forgot that he was playing. All right, Gauff back to deuce. She serves another fault. Second serve. It was a let. Sorry, that was a let, I think. Gauff serves. No, it was a fault. Double fault. All right, advantage Townsend to get back on serve in this first set. All right, Gauff serves again. The backhand of Townsend. Good return to the front of Gauff. Townsend again to the front of Gauff. As Townsend forehand to that Gauff backhand. Townsend backhand cross court. Gauff gets it. Townsend backhand again. Is a winner. All right. Townsend breaks back finally. With a little help from Coco, let's be real. All right. Townsend's back on serve though. All right, 40-15 as Siegemund tries to stay in front. All right, Townsend's back on serve. All right, 40-15. All right, 40-15. Siegemund comes in and puts away the volley. And it's 4-3 Siegemund in the second. Uh, 4-3. Gauff had a couple of set points. So many walkovers today. Yeah, a lot of people getting retiring, unfortunately. All right, let's see if Townsend can hold. The return goes in the backhand of Townsend. Backhand from Osaka. Townsend puts away the smash. Let's see if Coco can try and steal this set now. Gosh, she had a set point too. Double faults though. She had set point, 2 double faults, and then Townsend hit a backhand winner. So Coco let herself down in that to get broken in that game. All right, 15 love. Townsend serves the backhand of Gauff. Townsend forehand up the line. Gauff gets it back. Townsend again to the front of Gauff as Townsend goes again with a forehand cross court in the net though, and it's 15-all. Norrie retired due to a rib issue. Okay. Norrie never retires. So that sucks. All right, that goes out by Townsend, and it's 15-30. 15-30. All right. 30-0. Townsend trying to keep this set alive. 30-0. As Townsend serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Yeah, Norrie was hurt coming into the tournament. He did say that in the press conference that he wasn't 100% before the start of the tournament. Is it a backhand now from Gauff? That's a winner, 30-40. Coco's got another set point. 30-40. Osaka's at 30 all here. She's in trouble. All right, 30-40. Set point for Coco. It's Townsend second serve. Do I like Osaka's fit? Yeah, looks awesome. As Townsend serves the back of the Gauff. Return goes in the net. And Townsend survives. Deuce. Coco has had 2 set points now. All right, Siegemund break point. 30-40. Osaka serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve into the backhand of Siegemund. Backhand from Osaka. Siegemund drop shot. Osaka in the net, and there it is. Siegemund takes the break. She's going to serve for the second. All right, Siegemund 5-3. Advantage Coco again, by the way. Another set point. All right, advantage Coco. First serves a fault, second serve. Serve in the back in the Gauff. Corner from Townsend. Shanked. And long, and Gauff with the first. Ooh, she takes the first 6-4. All right. Coco with the first set in 53 minutes. All right, Siegemund serving for the second. As that goes wide by Siegemund, 15-0. All right, 15-0. Townsend's going to the bathroom. It's been a hot afternoon. That was a tough set. All right, Siegemund with a fault second serve. All right, serve again. A double fault from Siegemund, 15-30. As it a backhand rally. Siegemund up the line for a win up, 30-0. 30-0. Siegemund serves again. Return goes out by Osaka, and Siegemund's got a set point. 40-30. To take the second. Seven to the backhand of Osaka. Backhand slice. Siegemund in the net. 40. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. All right. First at the fault by Siegemund. Second serve. There's a bit of backhand from Osaka. It goes out by Siegemund, sorry. And it's advantage Osaka to take the break back. All right, advantage Osaka. That goes to the net by Siegemund. Osaka breaks back. All right. Back on serve. Back on serve. All right. There it is. Osaka lost again. What do you mean? She just broke back. What are you talking about? Osaka lost again. She literally just broke back. I smell a hater in the chat. Can you smell that, chat? I smell hate. I smell a hater. Pooh-wee. We're back on serve. 5-4. What is that scoreline? What is that scoreline? What's a TN scoreline? How do you double bagel and lose a set? That's crazy. All right, Osaka serving to stay in the set now. That's crazy. What is that set score? And it still hasn't finished yet. I mean, there's still another set to go. All right, return now in there by Siegemund. And it's 15-love. All right, return goes out by Siegemund, 30-love. All right. Coco, 1-love in the second. As Townsend serves. And the forehand goes into the backhand of Gauff. Drop shot Coco is no good. Townsend comes to the net. Lob goes up. And then Townsend puts away the smash. 15-love is Osaka, 30-love. Forehand into the forehand of Siegemund. Siegemund hits it out. 40-love. 40 love. All right, Osaka holds 5-5. 5 all. All right, 5-5. As Siegemund serves again. Siegemund serves. Into the backhand of Osaka. Siegemund backhand goes long. Love 15. So Mute's up a break in the third against Capriva. Bublik just started. Baez is 1 set all. So it's all happening. Gauff for the passing shot winner. 30-all. Chance for Coco to get a break here in the second. Love 15. Osaka. Siegemund serves. To the back of Osaka. Siegemund with a forehand to the forehand of Osaka. Osaka hits it wide. 15-all. Has there ever been 3 bagels in one match? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, people have triple bageled before. Didn't Lendl, I think Lendl did in the 90s or the 80s. He triple bageled somebody. He didn't lose a set, but he won 6 love, 6 love, 6 love. So it has happened. All right, break point for Coco. $30-40. As Townsend serves the fault. Second serve. All right. As Gauff does break with a good return. All right. Coco has got a set and a break. 30-15. Siegemund trying to get back in front. Gauff breaks. So we've got 4 hours until the night session. I'll be honest. There's not much coming up to fill the time. Mboko Bartunkov is the only match that kind of I look at and I'm like, oh, that's interesting, but that's not happening until after Bublik. So Bublik has to finish his match off like in an hour and a half so we can watch that. Yeah, we've got like 4 hours until the Sinner match. Pegula's playing, but that's later after. FAA's playing later as well. Like, they're probably going to start when Sinner starts. I don't know. Tough schedule. We're supposed to be... These matches weren't supposed to be at the same time. Gauff 30 love. And Siegemund at 30-all, 5-all second set. Osaka returns the forehand of Siegemund. Osaka again to the forehand of Siegemund. As Osaka forehand again to the forehand of Siegemund. Drop shot's good. Osaka's going to get there, though, and put it away. 30-40. Siegemund in big trouble now. Osaka to take the break and serve for the match. As Gauff hits a backhand. Into the backhand of Townsend. Gauff with a forehand up the line. Too good. 40 love. 40 love. As a backhand to backhand rally. And up the line and out by Osaka. It's deuce. As Townsend hits a lovely winner, 40-15. All right. 40-15 Coco. Serving the forehand to Townsend. Return goes out. Gauff 3 love. I think Gauff's won 6 games in a row? Siegemund trying to keep this match alive. All right, Siegemund double faults. Advantage Osaka. There's no way we're watching FA at Altmaier. No chance. Advantage Osaka. As we return from Osaka into the forehand of Siegemund. Osaka forehand to the backhand of Siegemund. Into the forehand of Osaka. Siegemund backhand, forehand slice. Osaka hits a cross-court forehand again. Siegemund gets it back. Into the forehand of Osaka. Siegemund backhand slice now is backhand from Osaka. What a shot. Siegemund gets it. As Osaka forehand in the net. Wow. Osaka had 2 great angled forehand. One backhand, one forehand. And Siegemund got it back. Somehow. We get the deuce. Between Swiatek, Osaka, and Gauff, who plays with the most pressure per match? You mean who plays under the most pressure? Like who has the most pressure on them? Is that what you're saying? Back to deuce. Siegemund serves. To the backhand now from Osaka to the backhand of Siegemund. Osaka up the line, goes wide, and it's advantage Siegemund. Self-inflicted or under pressure? Probably Coco, I would say. Probably Gauff. I think. I don't think people have got expectations on Osaka as the same way as Gauff. Osaka's sort of won 4 slams. You know, we're just excited to see her hopefully get back. We're not expecting her to win a slam, right? Swiatek definitely has expectations because we expect her to go back to number 1. Or at least compete for that. But I think Coco, being American too, I feel like there's an expectation being the best American player as well. Because at least in Poland, there's not that history of tennis as there is in America. And same with Japan, right? I mean, Osaka doesn't have to deal with the historic significance of being, trying to become one. There's always going to be the shadow of former greats in over Americans, right? So you got like Serena and Venus and Navratilova and Chris Evert and like all these great players from the past, Billie Jean King, right? They're always going to loom as like, you know, American tennis, legends. You're always going to be compared to them. You're always going to be up against that. Like that's going to be the benchmark. Whereas Osaka and Swiatek don't have that pressure because they are the best from their countries, right? Osaka's the best Japanese player we've ever seen, as far as I can tell, off the top of my head, and Swiatek's the best Polish player, right? So they don't have to worry about comparisons either. So Gauff's got that to worry, so it's got to be Coco, right? Also, the competition of being the best American is so much higher because there's so many more Americans who do well at tennis, whereas in Poland, Swiatek's the best Polish player, and then I think it's Lynette, right? And with Osaka, it's basically her, and then I think like Uchiyama. So, yeah. So even being the best of this generation from that country, it's way more pressure to be the best American. All right. So, yeah, the more I speak out loud, the more I think, yeah, Coco's got the most pressure out of the bunch. Even though, there's definitely pressure playing for Poland, and Swiatek puts that on her shoulders, and same with Osaka with Japan. But I think outward pressure, way more pressure on Osaka, on Coco from people like sports, whatever, TV and all that stuff, all that stuff. I think Coco's got way more on her shoulders. Anyways, Townsend hits it out, and it's 4-love Coco. Which is why I think it's so incredible how well she speaks. She doesn't get into drama. Doesn't do any of that stuff. So she's so... she deals with it so well. And so does Taylor Fritz. And he needs to get credit for that too. Even though he's not a Grand Slam champion. As Siegemund hits a lovely pickup and survives back to deuce. Taylor Fritz deserves to be given a lot of credit as well, as he has been the best American for a while. And Shelton's been up there too, but Fritz being the best American, I mean, you get compared to Roddick, Sampras, Agassi, Courier. You get compared to the greats of old, McEnroe, Connors, right? It's like being the best American is, even if you're not number one or a Grand Slam champion, it's still pressure. And Fritz seems like he is so good with that as well. You couldn't ask for two better representation of they're great role models. Fritz and Gauff are great role models. Even if Coco gets a lot of shit for no reason. All right. As that goes out by Osaka and Siegemund advantage, no one is comparing those to Fritz to those guys. You didn't listen to what I said. You didn't hear me. Advantage Siegemund. A 12-minute game, by the way. Has it really been a 12-minute game? Okay. All right, advantage Siegemund. Fine then. How about this? Fritz, has to be the best American like Marty Fish, like John Isner. Is that better? Does that make you feel better? I feel like that's a better. Is that better comparison? Are you? Backhand goes up the line to the backhand of Townsend. Townsend in there at 15-30. There we go. I think there you go. Are you happy now? Can I compare them to them? Is that apples to apples? Where the hell is that ball gone? You made me drop my ball. I lost it. The magic ball is gone. Found it. All right, 15-30. Marathon game, by the way. Townsend holds eventually. Sorry, Siegemund holds eventually. Townsend trying to get just a game. 30-0. All right, Gauff serves a fault. Second serve. Serve to the forehand of Townsend. Great return winner. All right. Townsend to get one of those breaks back. All right, 30-40. Gauff serves. Another fault, second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Backhand at Townsend, the forehand of Gauff. As Townsend backhand again to the forehand of Gauff. Townsend. Backhand again up the line. Gauff with the backhand into the forehand of Townsend. Sliced in the net, and it's deuce. This is such a women's tennis channel. Why do you make that sound bad, mate? You okay? Who hurt you? Don't worry. Don't worry. Look, you're better off without her. She's probably gone off to better things. You'll find somebody else. It's okay. All right, deuce. As the return goes into the net by Townsend. And it's advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. By the way, you only come to women's tennis matches. We were watching men's matches yesterday. Where the hell were you? I'm looking at here, and you've come to like Andreeva, Swiatek, Chen, Gauff, Anisimova, Raducanu, Palini. You haven't even come to a men's match. What are you making? What are you being passive aggressive to me, mate? You gotta start coming to the men's matches if you're not happy with such a women's channel. All right. 5-love, by the way, Coco. We watched a ton of men's matches yesterday. You didn't show up to those. Come on now. Come on now. By the way, what men's match did you want me to watch instead? What men's match is there right now that you're like, I can't believe we're missing out on? What match are we missing out on? We're watching two multi-time Grand Slam champions and two doubles players that are very, very accomplished too. What are we missing out? Oh, Tien. You want to watch Tien, do you? Well, he's winning, so Tien is winning. I think he left. All right, 6-0. Tiebreak. Who's winning this tiebreak, chat? Who's winning this tiebreak? Siegemund. And Gauff also one game away. Everyone knows that the WTA is more exciting. 100%. Backhand to backhand rally. As it goes out by Siegemund. 1-love Osaka. Love Tien, but I'm happy with what matches we have. Matches you choose. Yeah, we're never going to watch Tien anyway. That wasn't even on my radar. Until like I saw the 6-love and I was like, oh. All right, Osaka in her sparkly dress. 1-love with a mini break. Gauff trying to get the bagel here as Townsend slicing the net. It's love 15. What's with the scores in the chat? They were guesses. I asked everybody to guess the score. Love 15. Coco looking for that bagel. Don't worry, we're going to watch Sinner later anyway, so. As that goes to net by Townsend, as love 30. Coco 2 points away as Osaka gets to 2-0. All right. There's a backhand now from Townsend. That's a winner. 15-30. Osaka 2-love. Oh, Osaka double faults. Back on serve. 2-1. All right. 2-1. Siegemund breaks back. Oh, sorry, gets a mini break back. And Coco's got match points. 15-40 to get to the second round with a pretty impressive second set win here. 15-40. First serve the fault, second serve. Second serve into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand from Townsend up the line. Gauff gets it back. Townsend forehand. Gauff with a backhand again to the point of Townsend. There's Gauff. Backhand win across court. I think also Townsend might have run out of a bit of steam as well. It is hot out there. And Townsend didn't look great in that second set. She looked like she was struggling after the first. It's hot. We know how hot it is. We saw Rude yesterday deal with this heat in a strange way. All right. Gauff wins. 4 in love. GG's. All right. Return goes in the forehand of Osaka, and Siegemund hits it out. 3-2 Osaka. All right. If you want to keep watching this Osaka match, we're going to merge the streams, make it easy. Jump on over here if you want to keep watching this tiebreak. But great win by Coco. First set was close. I mean, she was in that first set, Townsend, but Gauff gets it done. Straight sets, wins, I think, like the last 9 games in a row as well, which is very impressive. 6-love in the second. She is into the second round. All right. 3-2 Osaka. As we get a 4-4 rally. And then Osaka overhits us 3-all. 3-3. Osaka. Back on serve. 3-all. All right, 3-3. All right, Tien's starting to figure it out now. All right, 3-all. All right, 3-all. That's going to forehand up the line from Osaka, and then a lovely volley winner from Naomi Osaka, 4-3. All right, 4-3. Osaka. Compriva is up 2-1 now. Ooh. Okay. Land a loose serve for the match got broken. Okay. There's been a fault from Siegemund. Second serve. But Gauff's going to play Sharef in the second round. As that goes the net by Siegemund, and Osaka's got 5-3. So yeah, Osaka. Do we have her opponent yet or not yet? Osaka's going to play the winner of. Oh, she's going to play Vekic. So the winner of this match will play Vekic. That's what I'm trying to say. And then Navarro and Jovic as well in this part of the draw. It's a very tough draw. And then Sabalenka in the 4th round. Oh, they moved Parry's match to Philippe Chatrier. Smart. That's what I was saying. I was saying that earlier. That's what they should have done. Good work. Good, smart. Chat, they listened. Well, everybody wave to Amelie Maresmo. She's watching the channel. Backhand to backhand rally up the line from Siegemund. There's been a forehand now from Osaka. Siegemund slice. Osaka gets it. Puts it away. We got match points for Osaka. 6-3 to Naomi Osaka to get out of here in straight sets and take on Vekic in the next rounds. So what does that mean for... So Daderi's playing, but not till later. He's playing in like 2 hours. Bublik's playing right now, and Boko after that. Can't watch that, I don't think. We've got 4 hours. We've got 3.5 hours of the Sinner match. Oh, there's nothing else to watch. All right. First serve's a fault, second serve. I really should probably take this time. We watched 7 matches yesterday, so I probably should take this time to not watch tennis for 1 second. Rest my voice and get ready for tomorrow. Back into the net, Osaka wins. Osaka wins in her sparkly dress. She gets it done in straights. And Siegemund with a very, very quick handshake. So I don't think Siegemund's out there to make friends at 38 years old. She's just like, you know what? I'm just here to play tennis and cash checks. Get wins, cash checks. I'm not here to make friends, all right? Nice dress. All right, but it is a nice dress. Osaka wins. The dress wins. That's it. Just under 2 hours. All right. All right. GG's. And now Osaka's going to take on Vekic. And you've got Jovic and Navarro in that section too, which is crazy. Crazy section. Crazy section. Siegemund's still got doubles though, so that's fun. Do you think she has a chance against Vekic? I think so. Vekic hasn't been great over the last couple of months, so not a couple of months. She hasn't been great over the last 12 months, so I think that's a winnable match for Osaka. But Vekic is always very tough, so it should be interesting. All right, Altmaier FAA. That's not. That's playing after Boiseau. So you got to chat. Okay, you got to remember, right? So we've got to wait 3 hours until Sinner, right? 3.5 hours, right? So unless there's a match starting now, watching FAA in because we got Callan Sky next, and then FAA. Callan Sky's match goes 2 hours. FAA starts an hour before Sinner. Why would we watch that? Right? We got 3 hours to kill, and we can't watch FAA. FAA is going to start at the same time as Sinner, maybe. Bublik is playing, but Mboko's after him, so even Mboko might not be able to. We can't watch her, so there's nothing on, unless we watch Shapovalov or Faria. But I don't really want to watch that because that could go 5 hours, and then we crash into Sinner, right? We needed that Mboko match to be on now, and then we could watch it. That would have been perfect. Because other than that, I'm looking around. There's not much going on. I get your logic. Yeah. I don't want to watch Sinner's match and Felix at the same time. I don't want to do double headers if I can avoid it. We need a filler. We need a filler match, and we don't have one. We don't have a filler match, so unfortunately, yeah, we're kind of stuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure out what to do for 3 hours. Sinner will win easily. I think FAA match is more interesting. Well, that's not. Oh my god, we're not. That's not an option. We're watching Sinner. Too bad. It's not. Should we watch FAA instead? It's like no. We're watching Sinner. We have 3 hours to kill. What can we do before Sinner? Not watch FAA. He's not playing until for 2 hours or 3 hours. Why do we watch Sinner? Because I want to watch Sinner. I want to watch Jannik Sinner take on a wild card because he's the best player on the planet. Put your feet up. Yeah. Maybe I'll just gamble responsibly. Yeah, there's no match. I mean, the only match that has just started is Struff and Bublik. But even then, I'm not that interested. What's Rule 5? Rule 5 is The sacred rule. Anyways. Do we have the schedule for tomorrow? The full schedule for tomorrow? Not yet. Yeah, because tomorrow we've got a pretty big day. We've got Swiatek, Balic. We've got Raducanu, Dubseva. We've got Djokovic, Roya. Tomorrow night we've got Zverev, Mahatch, which feels like a 5-setter. Rude Medvedovic tomorrow as well. That's a fiery matchup. Prismic Djokovic. Prismic Fonseca, winner plays Djokovic potentially. That's tomorrow. Yeah. Haddad plays tomorrow. He plays in Aussie, so we don't watch that. And then we don't even know the doubles because apparently Mboko and Eala play doubles tomorrow. So it's a busy day. Yeah, Deb, at this stage, but there could be a doubles match on beforehand. We haven't got the full schedule yet because Eala and Mboko playing doubles probably first thing tomorrow. 2009 born are winning slams matches. Yep. Bottom half of the men's draw is more interesting. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, Deb. We're gonna get the schedule out. Haven't had that schedule yet. No, Eala went down to Jovic. Landa Lucy's about to go to a 5th. Youch. That's not good for him. I remember when watching Soderling beat Nadal 2009. Was that like 5 years ago, right? Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. So Kapriv is up 2-1. Tien's about to finish his match. Baez is 1-set all. Struff, Bublik have just started. Well, they're 3-all. That's a 4-3. And yeah, Landa Lucy say is about to lose. What time is Palini Sarah tomorrow? I think it's the third match on one of the main courts. Yeah, it's after Raducanu tomorrow, so probably like mid-afternoon, probably the same time as Djokovic. How many hours before Mboko's match? Probably like 3. 2 or 3, because it feels like Struff and Bublik are going to play 4 sets, at least 4 sets. So that could be a long night. Yeah, Keys is after Mute. I don't want to just watch players for no reason. Like a filler match. When I say filler match, I mean a filler match with that's also interesting. Like on Boko versus Bartunkova, I think that's very interesting because Bartunkova could beat her, and that's. But like, Van der Winkel versus Keys. I want like yeah. We wouldn't. Like, I don't know if we'd watch Keys anyway because she's not really a contender for this tournament either. You know what I mean? So like a filler match, but with somebody who is either has a tough match like we did with Andreeva the other day. We watched her and to start the day, or Kostyuk, who was a contender, right? Tien just won. I don't really want to watch a match for 3 hours. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't even know if Keys is fit to play. She might even... Imagine if she plays like one set and it's 30 minutes, she retires. I mean, that would be annoying. Then that filler match would just be a waste of time. Tien winning helps my fantasy team. Does it? Is he in your team? You got Tien, do you? Interesting. I didn't get Tien. I'm just happy that my team all got through the first round. Not for lack of trying. They all tried to, except for Sinner, but if Sinner lost, we all lost. Yeah, Tien's is a weird scoreline. Yep. Landaluce is going 5. Oh, me. I hope Mboko's healthy because Bartunkov is tough, yeah. I'm going to watch Dutton Ranch, new series on TV, yeah. Is that like the spin-off for Yellowstone? With, what's his name? What's the guy? What's the not Kevin Costner, the other guy. What's the other guy's name? The guy that's, what's his name? Yellowstone's a great show. I gotta watch the end of it. With Rip. Is that with he's like Rip's the main character? Or is it like a prequel? Ed Harris, huh? A spin-off series. Okay. It's a sequel to Yellowstone. Yeah, Beth and Rip are the main characters, right? Oh, they moved to... Okay. I shouldn't read that so I can watch it. It's not a prequel, yeah, no. There is isn't there a prequel with like isn't there a prequel to Yellowstone with Harrison Ford? Is that not a prequel? Is that not a prequel? With Harrison Ford? Or is that a different thing? Is that a different movie? Or a different show? There is, right? Yeah. Like it's called like 1920 something, right? 1927 or something. Yeah. I haven't watched that either, so don't tell me. All right. 1883. That's what I was. Yeah, I was close. 1918. Yeah, same time. All right. I'm going to send you to the Cinematch because unless Bublik Struff ends in the next 5, 10, 20 minutes, we won't watch anything till Sinner. But if Bartunkova Mboko comes on earlier, we might watch it. Maybe. Because I do want to watch that match. I think that's probably the most interesting match for me. Oh, so there's 1883 and there's 1923. Oh, there's 2 shows. Oh, there's 2 prequels. Ah. Okay. Cam, go sleep and eat pizza. No, I'm just going to eat pizza. I should watch more TV. Clearly, I don't have any streaming services. You don't know anyone can retire. Well, that's it. I mean, so yeah. So we might watch it if it comes on sooner than expected. But at this stage, we won't be watching anything until we get to Sinner tonight. So enjoy your next 3 hours, and we'll be back to do it all again. By the way, that'll go so quick, because every time I'm like, oh, we'll be back in 3 hours, I leave this room and I come back and it's already time to go. So that 3 hours is going to fly. Unless you're at work, and then put on a podcast. We'll be back in 3 hours. We're back in 3 hours. Good win by Osaka, though. 6-3, 7-6 against very tricky opponent, Siegemund. And now she takes on Vekic, which is going to be very interesting in the second round. And, yeah, been a weird day. Upsets, retirements, but then also the favourites getting through. Coco winning as well. So, yeah, Sinner. He's coming up in 3 hours. I'll see you then.